Would you like to have more income? Would you like to have more income and be in control of your future? And would you like to have more income and have fun doing it? If what I'm saying resonates with you, type yes in the chat. This is the power of having a home-based business. If you want to create financial freedom and have fun doing it, type yes, because you are in the right place, because I'm going to show you how you can have more time, freedom, and financial access. Hi, I am Cheryl Jacobs. I am the founder of Kids Party Characters. I am a 2-time Amazon best-selling author, and I have a proven track record in business. I have owned 10 businesses, so I know what works and what doesn't work. My most recent business venture, Kids Party Characters, has grown from 0 to super successful in only 4 years. We started with 20 costumes and a drive to succeed. We now have over 200 characters, 70 employees, over 100 parties a month, and we're currently in 4 states and launching nationwide. In a moment, I will share with you how you can have the same level of success. Welcome to How to Run a Profitable Home-Based Business so you can make more money, and have fun doing it. I want to thank you all for being proactive about your future. There's a lot of other places you could be, however you choose to be here, and I will do my very best to make sure that your time is well spent at this webinar. So if you're ready to take control of your future, I am passionate about helping you take the right path today. In our time together, I will reveal to you why having a JOB means just over broke. And I will share with you some of the exact steps that I took to skyrocket my success. Plus, I will give you the perfect next step that you need to take to have your financial future. Before we go to the main points, I want to share with you why I am so committed to helping you find your success. Have you ever had someone put you down? Tell me that you couldn't do it? Say that you aren't smart enough or strong enough? Well, you are not alone. This happened to me. Most people think, since I have owned 10 businesses, that things were easy for me. Well, I got married at the age of 18 to my high school sweetheart, and by the time I was 19, I had 2 beautiful children. However, we lived in poverty. We were so poor that I literally had to go to the local churches for milk, cheese, and cans of beans. That's how we survived. And to make things even worse, I was married to an abusive alcoholic. I knew I had to get away from him for the safety of myself and my children. And I was praying and searching for the answer. And then one day, a friend of mine told me about a model search. And at the age of 21, I landed a huge modeling contract, which allowed me to leave my husband and keep my children, finally keep them safe. And one thing that kept me going was that I was always an entrepreneur at heart. After being picked up by 2 modeling agencies, I decided to open my own agency. Today, with my 9th business, Kids Party Characters, I also wrote 2 books about my journeys, which became bestsellers on Amazon. So I am living proof that against all odds and hard work and dedication, that you can accomplish your dreams. If I can do it, you can do it too. So only include if you have time in your 30 minutes. So how did I go from being in an alcoholic relationship to owning 9 successful businesses? Well, remember earlier I said I had 2 things that happened that turned my life around. The first was that right after I got my modeling contracts, 2 of the people who were closest to me passed away. My mom, and then 3 months later, my grandmother. I could have let those situations take me out completely, or I can listen to the words that my mom told me. And she always said, you never depend on anyone. You are smart enough and strong enough to stand on your own 2 feet. And remember that you are too. I took these with me everywhere and I use that as my fuel. And another thing that happened was a guy once told me, he's like, you are too old to start your own business. I'm going to be a thorn in your side. So you can let negative people bring you down, or you can show them how wrong they are. And you're going to want to do that. If someone tells you that you can't do them, tell them that you can. If someone tells you that you aren't capable, prove them wrong. It is time to show the negative people what you're made of. Really is your time. Okay, so to ensure that we make the most of our time together, I want to go over a few things with you. First of all, be 100% present. Turn off your other devices, put them on silence, make the most of our time together. I don't want you to miss something important that may change your life. Second, take notes. What I have to share with you will change your future forever. You're going to want to take notes, and you're going to want to refer to these notes after the presentation. So make sure you have a paper and pen or a tablet or something that you can take notes with. And finally, if you're going to want to take the next step, I'm going to make it super easy for you. I will share everything with you at the end, and you're going to want to know about this. So let's get to the main points that will help you create your own home-based business. We all know that everyone is different, as well as their situations. When it comes to our careers, you may be a stay-at-home mom, you may be part or full-time, you may work part or full-time, you might have the desire to start your own business, you might want to have a full-time business or a part-time business. Since everyone is different, I'm going to cover this information that makes everyone feel included. So let's imagine for a second there's a woman named Susan. Susan has 3 children. She's separated from her husband, and in her marriage, she felt insecure and incapable. Her husband was rarely home, and Susan pretty much had to do it all. She works 30 hours a week, so you can see that Susan has a lot on her plate. I'm certain that some of you can probably relate to this. Susan's financial picture is very bleak. Even though she makes money, she rarely has anything left over. She's living paycheck to paycheck. She has to fill her gas to get to work and the time to get to work. And she can't even go on holidays with her children. And, that's a pretty bleak picture for Susan. Susan knew she deserved more, and she was searching for an answer, a way out to get in control of her life. She would pray at nights to find a solution, and she would go to sleep at night feeling kind of helpless. So Susan's experiences may not be yours. However, you can probably relate to this in some way. So let's take a look at what was not working for Susan. She was working, but she's still living paycheck to paycheck. She loved her kids, but barely got to spend quality time or have fun with them, let alone go on vacation with them. She was stuck in an unhappy marriage because she couldn't on her own provide for herself or her children. She had a lot of dreams for her future. However, she did not have the resources to fulfill them. So there is hope for you and Susan. I promised that I was going to give you the good news that I was going to share with you, and there is a solution for you to help your family. Imagine if you started your own business and you could change your future forever. How would you feel? Would you get excited? I bet Susan would feel better about herself. So imagine if you started your own business, you would have some of these benefits. You could work from home. You would have no travel fees. You would have no overhead. You would have more time for you and your family. And you might be thinking, this is good for me. However, when you have the right business, you can have all of this and more. So just think about it for a moment. What if you had your own Kids Party Characters business and you could do all of this for yourself? Plus you would have all these other benefits. There's a low startup fee of $19.97. You would have your own exclusive area. Like, I'm not going to give anybody an area that's next to yours. You're going to have your own exclusive area. You can start making a profit in little as 2 to 6 weeks. You're going to bring fun and joy to children and their families. And we're going to make it easy for you with our step-by-step training so you can become successful. You are also going to have done-for-you worksheets and handouts. So it's going to take away all the guesswork. You're going to have online marketing support. You're going to have a casting director who's going to find you your talent so they know exactly what's expected of them before they get to you. And also, as a bonus, if you cover my travel expenses, I personally will fly out and teach your team how to do parties. And so you're basically going to get my time for free. So before I close the presentation, I mentioned to you that I was going to share a special opportunity that you're going to love. Do you have a lot of free time? Some of you are shaking your head no. We are all super busy. Many of us have a hard time finding time to spending just a few hours with family, friends, fitness, or fun. I mean, that's why starting your own business is essential to living the life that you desire and not having someone else dictate your level of success. Now that you know the things that you need to change, you can start looking into your own business. You can read a bunch of books on it. You can watch some additional videos, or you can simply try to do it on your own. But let me ask you this. Wouldn't you rather have a fast track to results? If you do, let me share with you this special opportunity. A breakthrough that can change your life's future and your finances forever. Being the owner of your own exclusive Kids Party Characters territory, it is for you if you're open to making more money, you like children, you desire more time with your friends and family and for yourself, you want to create your own schedule, and you want to be in a feel-good business. It's not for you if you're happy with your current income, you don't like children, you want to have a JOB, which stands for just over broke, or you don't want more time, freedom, and fun. Remember, if this is for you, the investment of your future is very low comparison to the income and the lifestyle that you're going to lead. So here is the next step: to have a private conversation with a team member. Talk about this and ensure if this is a right fit for you. There's a Calendly link below. You can schedule a time to speak to me. If I'm not available, a team member will speak to you as well. Just spell it. I'm going to put it in the chat below. Just remember, I was exactly like you were when I started out. And so I can totally relate to it. And I just wanted to leave you with a Tony Robbins quote, because he's one of my idols. It is in your moments of decision your destiny is shaped. Today is the day you shape your destiny and make a great decision. So here again is the Calendly link if you want to speak to me in person. If you have any questions, you can chat with me now. Just put it in the chat and I'll answer all your questions. And before we end, I want to thank you for being open and taking the next step in your life. You've made a great decision today, and I look forward to helping you turn your dreams into reality. Again, I'm Cheryl Jacobs, and thank you for listening.